New Delhi seems all set to give a go-ahead at the G20 Summit for a global regulatory framework and a template to deal with crypto assets. Informed sources say world leaders are expected to sign off as a consensus has emerged on how the world should approach dealing with crypto assets.
Responsible global governance of fintech and artificial intelligence has been high on India's G20 agenda. New Delhi took the lead in bringing out a consensus based on papers presented by the IMF and the Financial Stability Board. Sources say the expected framework will provide guidance to deal with risk, both financial and regulatory, related to digital currencies. India's approach is based on the fact that in the case of digital assets, they are borderless, no regulation can work in isolation, and a coordinated approach is required. Something Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been emphasizing.
समय के साथ अब हमारे सामने ऐसे विषय भी जुड़ते जा रहे हैं जिनके बारे में 10-15 साल पहले कोई सोच भी नहीं सकता था। अब जैसे क्रिप्टो करेंसी से जुड़ी चुनौती है, इस मामले में ज्यादा से ज्यादा इंटीग्रेटेड अप्रोच की जरूरत है। मैं समझता हूं इसके लिए एक ग्लोबल फ्रेमवर्क बनाया जाना चाहिए जिसमें सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स का ध्यान रखना चाहिए। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को लेकर भी इसी प्रकार की अप्रोच की जरूरत है।
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who has been working with other finance ministers, had recently agreed for a global approach to deal with new fintech companies.
Crypto threat as well as an opportunity, but crypto is also an example that I use later to say how unless global cooperation. So building a responsible financial ecosystem is important. It has to be therefore, going back to the title, it has to be therefore inclusive, it has to be resilient, and it has to be sustainable. India's presidency has put on table in the G20 issues related to regulating or understanding that there should be a framework for handling issues related to crypto assets.
Consensus is also emerging on greater leverage of capital for multilateral development banks. India has been keen on a declaration incorporating all points of synergy.
Our shared purpose, shared planet, shared prosperity, and shared future.
Despite Russia and China having issues with food and energy issues and dealing with global debt.
The final outcome of the agreed text or declaration will be left to world leaders who will work on the emerging consensus to ensure that they can send a message across to the world on their approach towards new age technologies and companies. With camera person Pooja Arya, Sunil Prabhu, NDTV.